The footage you just saw was the iPhone 12 Max, okay? And that's what today's video is about, because Peak Design, who makes so many cool things, mainly their bags, that's what they got famous for. They sent me this, and what it is a cell phone holder solution for many things, for auto, for at home, for a wall. That's right, wall. So like if you're a TikTok person and you're always doing stuff in the house. There is even going to be a wallet that doubles as a kickstand. Also a little tripod. Now I don't have those things. What they asked me to do was review it for a motorcycle. They've had a couple people that have done it for bicycles. They haven't had anybody put it on a motorcycle. And what it is this. And this is the really cool packaging that's in here. And again, this is an experiment to see how well the iPhone, and this is straight, like literally this is just like right out of the camera, okay? So this is your everyday case, and it's really a drag because I wish that they had it for the 12 Max, but they don't have it yet, and it is really a nice case. It's like the same kind of fabric that they use, but there is a universal adapter, which is what I'm going to use today. Let me show you what that looks like. This is the universal adapter. And as you can see, that just sticks on. I was going to do this review a couple days ago, but I knew that my new phone was coming. So let me show you. I can't show you the phone. Well, I'm going to have to remove the phone from here in a little bit to show you how this works. And honestly, there's like a little measurement thing that comes with it. I'm going to show you what that is, and I have to figure it out too. But there's this little system of how to center this the proper way, okay, on your phone, because you don't just throw it on there. There's actually a guide, okay, and it's an alignment guide. You can get my learn on about that. This is the bar mount. I don't think I can use a stem mount. What I'm going to put this on, by the way, is the Yamaha Tenere 700. I'm riding it for a while, checking it out. So far, I love it. And I do have a different phone mount on it at the moment. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to put this one on and try it out. Look at this thing. It's pretty darn cool. I mean, this thing is made so well. And I'm going to show you the idea. What the idea of this whole system is this. This goes on your phone. Okay, this is going to connect to your phone. This is going to go on the handlebars. I'm guessing I can unscrew this and flip it if I want to, but just magnetizes, and you have to push on it to get it to release. So it's super, super tough. All right, so the first thing that we're going to install is this adapter, which will look fine on here. And they supply an alcohol wipe, so the first thing we're going to do is just this has a little bit of a texture, so I'm hoping it's going to, I'm sure the smoother the surface, the better it will stick. And it should be okay. So here's the alignment guide, because they want it as centered as possible. So we're going to look here, and it looks to me like uh-oh, it's 6666. That's not good. So right there is where it would go. And that is dead center. Let me tell you something. This stuff is really sticky. Now, one downside to it is, you don't want to put this on directly on your phone, I wouldn't think. I think the best thing is to put it on a case. But you want a really solid case. I wouldn't get like a silicone, gushy kind of case. This is, the case I'm using is an OtterBox brand. I don't know if I'm always going to have this case. It was what was available, and it was pretty solid. So, okay. All right, so we're gonna just put it right down on there. It's kind of a one-way proposition, so you want to get it right. That looks pretty good. I feel like it's off slightly today. I feel like maybe I didn't. I don't know, it's pretty good. Solid. All right, so what happens now is this, when it's connected to the handlebars, it's just gonna clip right on there. And then to remove it, you either side, and you can go horizontal. So I'm gonna move from here over to where the bike is in order to do the install, which means I gotta move lights and stuff like that. So it's gonna take just a second, but I'm not gonna do it in real time. I'll be right back. Let's go. With the motorcycle bar mount, you do get the proper Allen, which looks like a fairly decent Allen, but I just like my big handle Mac Tools one. And I'm sure these are inserts, adapt to whatever size handlebars. In an effort to make it where it doesn't vibrate too much, you definitely need rubber of some kind. One cool thing, it has these ridges in here. See these like ridges? These drop right in there so they stick. One thing about the SP Connect, man, it's like you have to be a magician trying to hold on to that. We're gonna use the thinnest ones on here, and that's it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead, there it is. I'm gonna try to take it over, yeah, that's pretty good placement there, because I wanna be able to not occlude the instrument panel. All right, so now I'm back on the iPhone, and I've got this GoPro right here so that I can watch the phone moving. It's getting a little chilly on my other jacket, the protective part. I'm gonna switch back and forth between this. Hopefully the microphone part is working. I know I have this is a little haphazard right now. Totally not professional, but this will keep an eye on the phone. I'm gonna turn the phone both ways. Right now I have it in landscape mode because that's how I shoot my videos. I will take this a little bit off-road too. Not crazy off-road because I'm not outfitted for that, but you know. Alright, see if this is steady enough. This could actually be just a little bit over more to be perfectly level. I'll do that later. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get on it a little bit. All right, this is a really bumpy road. Look at my instrument cluster. Way more bumpy than the dirt road. I'm going to put the ABS back on. And 2, turn this vertically. Turning this vertically to see how it does in a vertical position. Here we go. Now granted, I'm not off-road, but this jacket keeps you warm, let me tell you. Okay, so I ran out of media on my Fuji, so I'm using the GoPro. So final thoughts on this. I gotta tell you, I think it is literally the best phone mount I've ever had. Look at this. I mean, it really, really works. I want one for every motorcycle. I mean, this is what I have on the Ducati, right? A RAM mount. There's nothing wrong with it. It's tried and true. You can turn it every direction of the compass. Then you got to use this rubber thing to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now, again, I didn't take this off on hardcore off-road, but you shouldn't have your phone out when you're doing hardcore off-road. Like, I'm not going to take it on my 350 KTM, like, into, like, serious dirt. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, I think it's great. The Peak Design mobile solution is a great solution. And I highly recommend it. I'm into it. I want to get everything for it now. It is about the Peak Design. Take care of each other and keep rock alive.